Hey everyone, it's Dr. Mike, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a topic that's close to my heart, literally, the food we eat and its impact on our health. We all know that food is fuel, but some foods are like putting diesel in a gas-powered engine. It just doesn't work well. We're going to explore the top foods that are contributing to a wide range of health problems right here in America. From heart disease to diabetes, many chronic conditions are linked to our diets. This isn't about deprivation, guys, it's about awareness. We're going to break down the science behind these connections and arm you with the knowledge to make healthier choices. Let's get started. Let's talk about sugar, the sweet nemesis that's wreaking havoc on our bodies. We're not just talking about the sugar in your coffee, we're talking about the hidden sugars lurking in processed foods, sodas, and even seemingly healthy options like flavored yogurts. These added sugars are like silent assassins, spiking your blood sugar levels and putting you on a roller coaster of energy highs and crashes. Over time, this constant bombardment of sugar can lead to insulin resistance, a major risk factor for type 2 diabetes. Think of insulin as the key that unlocks your cells to let glucose in for energy. With insulin resistance, your cells become resistant to insulin's message, leaving glucose stranded in your bloodstream and leading to high blood sugar. This can damage your blood vessels and nerves, increasing your risk of heart disease, stroke, vision problems, and even nerve damage. It's no joke, guys. Now, I'm not saying you need to swear off sweets entirely. A little indulgence here and there is perfectly fine, but it's all about moderation and making smarter choices. Start by reading food labels carefully. Look for hidden sugars like high fructose corn syrup, sucrose, dextrose, and maltose. They're all just fancy names for sugar. Opt for whole, unprocessed foods like fruits, vegetables, and lean proteins whenever possible. These foods provide natural sugars along with fiber, which helps slow down sugar absorption and prevents those nasty blood sugar spikes. And remember, staying hydrated is key. Water is your best friend and can help flush out excess sugar from your system. Let's talk about another common culprit in the American diet: salt. Now, salt in moderation is essential for our bodies to function properly. It helps regulate fluids, transmits nerve impulses, and even helps our muscles contract. The problem is most of us are consuming way too much salt, primarily from processed foods and restaurant meals. These sneaky sources often pack a hefty dose of sodium, which can have serious consequences for our health. One of the biggest concerns with excess sodium is its impact on blood pressure. When you eat too much salt, your body retains water, increasing the volume of blood in your blood vessels. This puts extra pressure on your artery walls, leading to high blood pressure, also known as hypertension. Over time, this constant strain on your arteries can damage them and increase your risk of heart attack, stroke, and other serious health problems. The good news is that reducing your sodium intake is a relatively simple yet powerful way to improve your health. Start by cooking more meals at home, where you have control over the ingredients and can go easy on the salt shaker. When grocery shopping, become a label detective. Pay attention to the sodium content of packaged foods and choose low-sodium options whenever possible. Aim for less than 2,300 milligrams of sodium per day, which is about a teaspoon of salt. Remember, salt can hide in some unexpected places. Watch out for high-sodium culprits like canned soups, processed meats, salad dressings, and even bread. And just like with sugar, opting for fresh, whole foods is always a win. Fruits, vegetables, and unprocessed grains are naturally low in sodium and packed with nutrients that support overall health. Hey everyone, Dr. Mike here. Let's talk about trans fats, a hidden health risk. Fat is fat, right? Not exactly. Trans fats are made by hydrogenation, turning oils into solid fats like margarine. They increase shelf life but are bad for your health. They raise bad LDL cholesterol and lower good HDL cholesterol. This can lead to heart disease, so check nutrition labels carefully. How can I avoid trans fats? The FDA has removed many artificial trans fats from processed foods, but they can still be found in some products. Read labels carefully. Opt for healthier fats like avocados, nuts, seeds, and olive oil. These unsaturated fats benefit your heart by improving cholesterol levels. Remember, not all fats are created equal. Cook more meals at home to avoid hidden trans fats. This way you control the ingredients. Plus, it's a fun and healthy activity for the whole family. Taking care of your heart is a lifelong journey. Make conscious choices about the foods you eat. You're taking a proactive step towards a healthier you. Let's discuss the link between processed meats and cancer. Processed meats are preserved by smoking, curing, or adding preservatives. Think bacon, sausage, hot dogs, deli meats. The World Health Organization classifies processed meats as carcinogenic. High levels of salt and preservatives can form cancer-causing compounds. Cooking at high temperatures creates harmful compounds. Moderation is key. Enjoy these foods occasionally and make healthier choices. So, what are some healthier alternatives to processed meats? Well, for starters, you can opt for lean protein sources like fish, chicken, beans, lentils, and tofu. These options are not only better for your overall health but are also incredibly versatile and delicious. When you do choose to eat meat, go for fresh, unprocessed cuts whenever possible. Look for lean cuts of beef, pork, or poultry, and try grilling, baking, or roasting instead of frying. These cooking methods help reduce the formation of harmful compounds. Another helpful tip is to read labels carefully. Look for products with lower sodium content and avoid those with added nitrates or nitrites. Remember, knowledge is power. Ultimately, making informed choices about your diet is a crucial step towards reducing your risk of cancer and other chronic diseases. By limiting your intake of processed meats and opting for healthier alternatives, you're investing in your long-term health and well-being. Let's talk about the impact of alcohol on our liver. Moderate drinking can be part of a healthy lifestyle, but excessive drinking poses serious risks. The liver filters toxins and stores energy. Alcohol strains the liver's functions. Excessive drinking can cause liver disease. Cirrhosis can lead to liver failure. How much is too much? Up to 1 drink per day for women, 2 for men. Remember, these are general guidelines. It's crucial to listen to your body and be mindful of your alcohol consumption. If you choose to drink, do so in moderation and spread your drinks out over time, allowing your liver to process the alcohol effectively. Staying hydrated is also essential. Alcohol is a diuretic, meaning it can dehydrate you. Make sure to drink plenty of water throughout the day, especially if you're consuming alcohol. If you have any concerns about your alcohol consumption or its impact on your health, don't hesitate to talk to your doctor. They can provide personalized advice and support based on your individual needs and medical history. Remember, taking care of your liver is crucial for overall health and well-being. By making informed choices about alcohol consumption and prioritizing moderation, you can protect this vital organ and enjoy a long and healthy life. Hey everyone, Dr. Mike here. Today's culprit might surprise you: refined grains. Found in bread, pasta, and rice, these grains are stripped of nutrients. Whole grains are packed with fiber, vitamins, and minerals. Refined grains leave behind empty calories. They cause blood sugar spikes and crashes. Choose whole grains for better health. Your body will thank you. Obesity is complex, but refined grains play a significant role. These empty calories lack fiber, leading to overeating and weight gain. A slice of white bread is quickly digested, leaving you hungry soon after. Whole grain bread, packed with fiber, keeps you fuller longer. Refined grains can also mess with your gut health. They lack prebiotics that feed good gut bacteria. Choose whole grains over refined ones for better health. Small changes can have a big impact on your health. Sugary drinks like sodas, fruit juices, and sweetened coffees can sabotage your metabolism. They contribute to obesity and metabolic syndrome. Rapid digestion spikes blood sugar and insulin levels. This can lead to insulin resistance and type 2 diabetes. They also increase inflammation, risking heart disease and cancer. Choose healthier alternatives to protect your health. The simplest and most effective way to reduce your sugar intake is by choosing water as your primary beverage. It's naturally calorie-free, hydrates your body, and helps flush out toxins. If plain water feels boring, try infusing it with fruits, vegetables, or herbs for a refreshing twist. Cucumber and mint, lemon and ginger, or berries and basil are some delicious combinations to try. Unsweetened tea and coffee are also excellent alternatives. They contain antioxidants and can even boost your metabolism. Just be mindful of added sugars and artificial sweeteners. And remember, fruit juices, even 100%, can be high in sugar. Opt for whole fruits instead. You'll benefit from the fiber, which slows down sugar absorption and keeps you feeling fuller for longer. Red meat has been a staple in many cultures for centuries, but in recent years its place in a healthy diet has come under scrutiny. So let's break down the science and separate fact from fiction. Red meat can be a good source of protein, iron and vitamin B12, essential nutrients for energy production, oxygen transport, and cell growth. However, it's crucial to understand the potential risks associated with excessive consumption. Studies have shown a link between high red meat intake, particularly processed red meat like bacon, sausage, and deli meats, and an increased risk of colorectal cancer. These processed meats often contain nitrates and nitrites, which can form cancer-causing compounds in the body. Furthermore, red meat is typically higher in saturated fat than other protein sources like poultry or fish. While saturated fat isn't all bad, consuming too much can contribute to heart disease by raising LDL cholesterol levels. The key to enjoying red meat without compromising your health lies in moderation and making informed choices. Limit your intake to no more than 1 to 2 servings per week, and choose lean cuts of meat whenever possible. Opt for grass-fed, pasture-raised meat whenever possible. It tends to be lower in saturated fat and higher in heart-healthy omega-3 fatty acids. When preparing red meat, avoid frying or charring, as these cooking methods can create harmful compounds. Instead, opt for healthier methods like grilling, baking, or roasting. And remember, a balanced plate is key. Fill at least half your plate with fiber-rich vegetables, choose whole grains over refined grains, and incorporate other sources of protein like fish, poultry, beans, and lentils into your diet. Hey everyone, Dr. Mike here, and we're back with our series on foods that might be secretly impacting your health. Today, we're diving into a topic that's often debated: artificial sweeteners. You know them, those zero-calorie, super sweet alternatives that promise guilt-free indulgence. But are they really harmless? Let's break it down. Artificial sweeteners might seem like a dream come true, especially if you're watching your sugar intake, but emerging research suggests they could be messing with our bodies in ways we're just beginning to understand. In this video, we're going to explore the science behind these sweeteners and see what the evidence says about their potential impact on our health. Let's get to it. One of the biggest concerns with artificial sweeteners is their potential impact on our gut health. You see, our gut is home to trillions of bacteria that play a crucial role in our overall well-being, from digestion to immunity. Recent studies suggest that artificial sweeteners might disrupt the balance of these gut bacteria, potentially leading to issues like bloating, gas, and even changes in blood sugar regulation. Now, it's important to note that more research is needed in this area, but the initial findings are definitely something to pay attention to. So, what does this mean for you? Should you ditch artificial sweeteners altogether? We'll discuss that and more in the next chapter, so stay tuned. Let's be honest, we've all been there. Craving a juicy burger or those irresistible salty fries. Fast food is undeniably convenient and tempting, but it's no secret that it's not exactly health food. But what exactly makes fast food so detrimental to our health? Well, the answer lies in the perfect storm of ingredients and cooking methods often used. We're talking high amounts of saturated and trans fats, sky-high sodium levels, added sugars, and a serious lack of fiber and essential nutrients. This combination can wreak havoc on our bodies over time. Let's delve deeper into the specific health risks associated with frequent fast food consumption, because knowledge is power when it comes to making informed choices. The sad truth is that regularly indulging in fast food significantly increases your risk of developing several chronic diseases. We're talking heart disease, stroke, type 2 diabetes, even certain types of cancer. Conditions no one wants to mess with. The high sodium content in most fast food can lead to high blood pressure, a major risk factor for heart disease and stroke. The excess calories, unhealthy fats, and refined carbohydrates contribute to weight gain and obesity. further escalating the risk of developing these chronic conditions. Now, I'm not saying you have to swear off fast food forever, but moderation and making healthier choices when possible is key to protecting your health in the long run. And there you have it, folks. We've covered 10 categories of foods commonly consumed in America that could be impacting your health in ways you might not have realized. Remember, knowledge is power when it comes to taking care of your health. By being mindful of what we eat and making informed choices, we can significantly reduce our risk of developing these chronic conditions and live healthier, happier lives. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more health tips. Stay healthy, and see you in the next video.